Hey, what is up guys? So I got something super cool to share with you. It is the new King's Synchro card in action, as well as just showing off some different Synchro builds in the game. But anyways, this Lightsworn one is super hype. Just watch some of the stuff that gets pulled off in some of these replays. Really cool stuff. That King Synchro card, I don't know, I think it might be a little bit broken. Just watch some of the plays that go off. And like, I can't believe you could just get Quasar off this. That doesn't seem too balanced to me. Anyways, the guy goes ahead and busts out the Mound of the Bound creator. He's got the Leo, the Keeper of Sacred Tree, and then he's going to go ahead and attack and finally get over that Void Ogre Dragon. And then he's just like, oh, psych, don't worry about it, man. I go ahead and get out Quasar. Wait, like, how is that balanced? You just get to use that effect, and like, you legit just got a Quasar. Like, let's go ahead and go over the effect real quick now that you guys have seen it in action, but I got some more replays to share with you guys. So anyways, King Synchro, when an opponent's monster declares an attack on a Synchro monster you control, negate the attack, then you can apply the rest of this card's effect. Banish the Synchro monster. You control a 1 tuner monster from your graveyard, and if you do, special summon from your extra deck one Synchro monster whose levels equal the total levels of the banished monsters. This special summon is treated as Synchro summon. So at that point, you just get like a Quasar out? Like, I don't know, that's crazy, dude. Does that seem like balanced to you guys? Because like, if you already made a Synchro, you technically are at advantage in the game, right? And what's kind of cool with that, maybe you can just like, you know, you don't have to use like a tuner synchro with it. So like, you could just like use a lot of different things. And I think Lightsworn can get like a lot of just random stuff. I mean, the guy made Quasar for basically nothing. Really cool stuff. But I got a few different ones to share with you guys that show off the different versions of, again, just different synchro decks, just in general. And you guys can decide for yourself which one you guys actually want to build. I'll show you guys the Lightsworn one, and then there's also like a generic synchron kind of a deck with the jets and like the tunings and the quick draw. I think this is the one that more people are familiar with, but like, watch this freaking Lightsworn one, guys. You'll be blown away with how much like crazy potential the deck has. And again, because you can mill random tuners with a Lightsworn engine, you can make a lot of other things, not just like Quasar. I don't know what else we're getting in the game in the future, but there's a lot of crazy synchros in the game. I mean, you can technically bust out Nirvana High Paladin, and like, some of the cards are just like a little bit difficult to get, because making Nirvana in this build of just any synchro deck, it's just not that bad, because when it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you just get a half your opponent's life point, which basically lets you OTK them. But again, like, a lot of the stuff is really crazy. I mean, look at this field right here. Where's Soul Charge? You'd expect Soul Charge. No Soul Charges. Makes Crystal, makes Stardust, and makes a Quasar. Like, I don't know what to do at that point. I think you just won the game. But here's another example of King Synchro in this other build. This one's kind of cool. Someone's still trying to play Necros. I know some people might still have some of the cards left. Maybe they want to try out the deck. I don't know, maybe the ban list will come around and they'll put some of the stuff that Necros had it too, maybe make it a little bit more viable. Necros is still a relatively strong deck if you gave it all of its power back. Definitely could still be viable in the game. But nonetheless, he goes ahead and he just goes off. But he's under max C, so he shouldn't really be trying to go off. He doesn't know what his opponent's playing. Certain decks, you can give them so many cards, but they can only utilize so many cards per turn. Because, you know, they only have, like, you know, one normal summon. If you negate that, and that's it, or something along the lines of that. But nonetheless, it's really good. Like, again, we're just showing you guys the King Synchro, like, how good it can be, because he's going to go ahead and make Stardust Charge Warrior, draw a card, Raigeki, and you look at this field and be like, this is a trash field, right? But again, King Synchro is just a really strong card in the game. Just watch what happens. He's not going to go ahead and attack Stardust Charge Warrior yet, but it will happen. And of course, you guys will see the King Synchro. We got Soul Charge here up in the mix, but I'm going to go ahead and synchro up into the Excel. You're going to go ahead and go for Doppel, get those tokens out. Then he's going to go ahead and send Jet to the graveyard. Then he's going to go ahead and make Stardust. And you'd still see this field and be like, oh, Necro should be able to handle that, no problem, right? But again, just watch and see what happens. I think it would have been smart to set Soul Charge, because I believe you have to have cards in all locations for Trish to get the effect. But nonetheless, he's still at pretty decent advantage. He's got that ability to attack over, but the Valk always comes in and just gets annoying, just saying, nope, not today, sir. But he's got that Unicorn out, kind of negate their effects, but Unicorn can't attack either of them. But he goes ahead and just busts out Nirvana High Paladin. And again, guys, you still get to apply these effects. Like, the effect that you used King Synchro is still treated as a Synchro summon, so you don't get any downside. There's no like, oh, it's negated the attack, or it can't attack this turn. Like, you get the full effect, which is absolutely crazy. And you can see, like, he just halved his opponent's life points because he destroyed something. And again, it's just showing you guys different builds and stuff like that. But this is the one replay that I think a lot of you guys will like. Like, watch this field that was made turn 1. I mean, it did have Soul Charge, but still, like, just this field is just like, I would just quit at this point. It still looks like it's pretty decent. Again, you guys got to see the King Synchro in action in both versions of the deck. The Lightsworn version as well as the other version, which was the version where it's just like a generic like quick draw engine, quick draw junk engine. But like look at this field turn 1, and we still have triple D draws, we still have triple Malleys, so you could technically get the double like Void Ogre. That's what a lot of people go for. I think double Void Ogre would have been good. But at this point, he's just like, yo, I quit. The really good stuff he made: Void Ogre, he's got Psyframe, he's got Mykiel, he's got the Stardust, and then he got a free Wolf, like to put the icing on the cake over there. But again, like it's just kind of cool to see this in action. Just the crazy amount of plays now with King Synchro. I still can't believe you could just make a Quasar off of nothing. Again, I mean, you just banish Raiden, and that's the level 4 tuner. Really easy to bust out in Lightsworn, just because I don't think there's too many good level 4 tuners in the game right now. Raiden is definitely one of the better ones in the game, and if you mill Wolf, you can go straight into a level 8, and then set the King Synchro, bam, you have Quasar right there. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of it. Do you guys think it's OP, or do you think it's kind of balanced and a little bit slow? Yes, it is slow. It is a trap card, but at the same time, like, you guys have seen like the craziest fields be built, and then like if your opponent finally tries to get over your Synchro monster, you're just like, oh no. And the guy just goes and he's like, dude, I lose. And at that point, yeah, I don't think he's going to really come back from that. But anyways, thanks Elite TON and Teriyaki for the sweet replays using King Synchro. Let me know what you guys think about it. Do you guys think it's OP or balanced? Let me know all of your thoughts and any other combos. And if you guys want the deck profiles, let me know in the comment section below, and also by giving that like button a titty slap. I'll try to get those deck profiles for you guys soon. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm signing out.